Some political news now. ActionSA, the so-called new kid on the block, has unveiled a new member to its ranks. Former DA member Bongani Baloyi has joined the party. This follows the resignation of KwaZulu-Natal leader Makhosi Khoza. The announcement comes as the party is plotting its course towards the 2024 general election. For more on this, let's speak to reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones, joining us now live in the studio. Pule, very interesting, because when I saw the media advisory, they were saying there's going to be this big reveal, and it turned out to be Bongani Baloyi. Were you surprised, Pule?
Well, for many, Bradan, it's a big surprise, as we do know that his resignation was, of course, handed over in December, of course, leaving the Democratic Alliance, which is the opposition party to ActionSA. And, of course, this comes in the wake of, just like you've mentioned, the resignation of the KZN chairperson, provincial chairperson, Dr. Makhosi Khoza. But while that's the case, Mr. Baloyi, who's the former Midvaal mayor, is quite optimistic that moving to ActionSA will now be a key driver to advance the interests of those who have been disadvantaged in communities, but he has not revealed whether he will be contesting for any position within the ActionSA ahead of the upcoming elections as well. But what he said is that he will be waiting to see how the party can use him, as he's quite versatile. But while that's the point, we do know that he's joined the Senate of the party, which is the highest decision body maker within the organization, and the party is actually quite optimistic ahead of the fact that they believe that having Mr. Baloyi on board will actually beef up their structures just ahead of the national elections. And quite interesting enough, we do understand that the party's leader, Shaba, has made pronouncements that soon they will be revealing a name of another provincial chairperson in one of the provinces. We do know that just recently that also announced the leader there in the northwest who will be the provincial leader, which is Dr. Makhosi Khoza. So, the party is quite, optimistic that they will be coming out with big names, which will beef up its structures and, of course, its leadership roles as well. But we spoke to them earlier on, and I just want you to get an insight of what they had to say about his new appointment.
I joined ActionSA knowing very well of the work that lies ahead for all of us. This is a very significant moment in our country. I believe this is the actual realignment of our politics in the country, where South Africans of all capabilities, of all diversity, need to join hands and work together, because we've got one enemy, and that enemy is the African National Congress. Our country needs to be rescued. And it's for many South Africans who are capable and able South Africans to say, we will not be despondent any longer. We are going to actually step up and get into the ring and ensure that we fight for a South Africa that can deliver a prosperous future for all.